Starting with Beach Champion. You partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K Beach this year. So our 2K Beach Champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers and all my subscribers. Next year.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Young in at the 5. And for Detroit, Junior's out there with Grant. And it's Smith. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Young trying to break free. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Now that's just how you draw it up. As easy as a look as they could find.
The pass to Bay. Junior with it. Smith on the wing. Satoransky covering. Junior the pass to Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Bay, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Young's shot is good.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Passes to Bay. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Junior. Dishes to Ellington. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Smith the pass to Junior. Over Williams. Markkanen pulls it in. Left side Williams. Young with no one around. No good on the 3. And it's Detroit's ball. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Now Ellington. Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Levine double team. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pass to Bay, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And Williams drops them both. So it's the Pistons now. Smith right side. Passes it to Bay. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability, Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Levine double team to the middle. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Smith against Satoransky. The drive by Smith. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Bulls leading by 3. Satoransky with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Williams dishes to Markkanen. With the floater. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Now here is Smith. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Ellington finds Grant. Down low, stolen by Satoransky. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
Bounce pass, Smith. Ellington the pass to Junior. Wants to get it to Grant and does. To the inside, Junior rejected by Young. Levine looking around, and Young slams it home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Williams. Pass to Satoransky. Here's the teardrop. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Satoransky's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
4 on the shot clock. And it's Smith missing. Chicago leading by 11. And Young kicks to White. And White slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And the Pistons with possession here, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. Tice finds Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. And Tice gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
They've got Jeremy Grant. Wayne Ellington is out there with Smith. Then it's Junior. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Junior. Good work there as it goes. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Inside, here's Junior. Up again. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tice. Here's Markkanen. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Junior with the rebound. Pistons trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ellington, the pass to Smith. From deep three-point range. But they get it back. The pass to Bay.
Bulls foul call. That's his first personal foul.
Bulls on D. Here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either. Smith against Satoransky. Markkanen from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith outside. And here is Ellington. 8 points his last outing. And the 3 ball is good. Ellington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he knew he had that one. I mean, when he's got the open 3, he's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, looked like he was on a mission. He scored 45 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Tice, it's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Junior. The dish now to Smith. Down low, Junior gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
Levine finds Markkanen. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Markkanen's got 6.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Junior. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Satoransky against Smith, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him. The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Wow, the quickness LaVine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Bay passes to Junior. The Pistons working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Smith, the pass to Bay. Back to Smith. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. So the Bulls will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Young, good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Smith. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. LaVine inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pistons trailed by 18. Grant against LaVine. Now here's Ellington. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's all in by the Bulls. Young's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Junior. A rebound by Young. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. At the elbow, it's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw. And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 18. Taking a look at the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with LaVine at the 2. Young out there with Markkanen. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For 3, LaVine drains it from beyond the arc. LaVine's got 10.
And you need LaVine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Smith finds Ellington. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Bay. Smith the pass to Grant. To the inside. Now Ellington over Levine. The shot by Ellington, no good.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And Young kicks to Satoransky. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Bay. Pass to Junior. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. For 3, Smith. It's all in by the Bulls.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity. Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Bay. Smith scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding and scoring in a multitude of ways.
Bay passes to Junior. On the wing, Ellington. To the right side. Junior dishes to Grant. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bay, no good.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Marketing is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you too.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Bay. Smith right side. He dishes it to Junior. Ellington from outside. The rebound by Young.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Markkanen. He shoots again. Rebounded by the Pistons. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Here's Junior, rejected by Young. By himself, and the jam by Levine.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Junior throws it down.
And when Smith Jr. is dishing the ball, it makes everything easier, making a stronger effort to find his guys.
Satoransky against Smith. Outside, Markkanen. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's Levine. After the miss from Junior, took him no time at all on that one. Levine's got 20.
This is what the coaching staff loves seeing. Levine, looking aggressive and engaged on this end.
To the middle, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Now here's Levine, banked in off the glass. And it's now 22 points for Zach Levine.
Now this is the confidence Levine has in himself. He knows he has the touch to score inside.
Porter kicks to Smith. Inside. And Junior throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
White the pass to Levine. The three ball. The offensive rebound. Young. For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
That's his second personal.
And he makes the first.
Think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. He has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
And that one misses. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. Junior's out there with Grant. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Diallo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Junior missing.
And with Young, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Here's Joseph. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Down low. And Junior throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young finds White. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Here's Joseph. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Levine can't hit.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Junior. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Number 5. Shooting free throws.
Free throw good, Junior. Josh Jackson's checked in for Jeremy Grant. So for the Bulls. That one misses.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble. Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Now here's Green. Now Diallo. He kicks to Joseph, to the inside. And Junior throws it down hard.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Green dishes to Temple. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Diallo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Felicio. Here's Temple. He's covered by Joseph. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The free throw drops for Temple. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
And for the Pistons, their shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. And Junior throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Valentine kicks to Green. He can't get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. To the paint. And Junior throws it down.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now here's Green. Tipped away. Stolen by Joseph. And here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered.
Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Jackson. Lets it go. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's denied. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Green leading the charge. Dishes it to Valentine. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Here's Valentine following the bucket by the Pistons. Clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. Hayes with it to the inside. Junior, it's deflected, and they're able to recover. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Temple. Inside. Felicio, the pass to Aminu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Felicio kicks to Valentine. Can they get it? Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Thaddeus Young.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. Passes it to Joseph. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Junior. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Chicago ball.
Here's Temple. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.